Okay, here's video 2. Princess just decided she didn't want to nap on the spare bed anymore. I have a camera in there that will alert me when there's motion in the room. So I went and got her, and she kind of made some subtle signs toward wanting to get down from the bed, so I picked her up and placed her on the floor rather than to have her jump. And I'm filming this because you'll kind of see how she turns in circles a lot. She kind of wanders like she really doesn't know where she wants to go. Now normally with Patton, the other cat in the video, she would have already kind of given him a curt meow, but she's not doing that, so not really sure how good her vision is. But you'll notice that she keeps turning in circles. She is able to eat dry, which is great. And I've had to do a few things in the house to help her have traction in all of the rooms. One of the things is putting an area rug in the kitchen along with this mat that used to be in front of the stove. So for the most part, through most of the kitchen, she has some kind of covering over the tile that lets her walk easier. The tile's already been, it's always been slippery, but it's even more so with her being a little weak in her legs. So we'll see what she's gonna do. Okay, so she's turned in another circle and she's gonna have a couple more bites. This is something I've noticed she's been doing the last maybe 3 days. She'll circle a lot. She does that with the canned food that I give her, which I put on saucers like you can see in the video. She'll appear to be done eating, and then she'll do a circle. She'll get back to the plate, and then she decides she wants a little bit more. And I'm also a little unsure how well her vision is. It seems like when I give her some fresh canned food that she should be able to see because of the contrast in color between the plate and the food, but she doesn't really necessarily notice that. So it seems like sometimes she needs to smell the food in order to eat it. So I haven't quite figured that out yet. So we'll see what she does. Okay, so she's done another circle and now she's going to leave the kitchen. Over here is the trackball where she normally would go and sharpen a paw. She would do 2 paws when she was stronger, but she hasn't been able to do that. But several times she's gone onto that scratcher and she scratched with 1 paw. Okay, so she's going to skip over that. And now she's heading to the water. I like to give them water in glasses because it's raised up higher and it's easier for them to drink. So she seems to be drinking pretty normally now. A couple of days ago, her head would drift off to the left, and she seemed to have trouble keeping her head focused on where the water was so that she could, get some water consumption. But she seems to be doing a good job with it now. And it's important for her to stay hydrated. She's just getting over a bout of runny poo because of the antibiotics, so I really encourage everybody out there to have plenty of water sources in your house for your cat. And if there's an outdoor cat that you're caring for, make sure they have access to water. If they don't have access to water, it's hard on their kidneys. And if you live in a climate where you have winter, there are heated cat bowls. And those are very helpful in making sure that your outdoor kitties, your feral kitties that you might be feeding, that they have access to fresh water. So she's been drinking a fair amount. Okay, so now she's done. She doesn't really seem to respond much to what I say, and she's kind of done that most of the time, but it seems to be a little more pronounced now, so I'm a little unsure of her hearing. I have done some hearing tests on her, and she doesn't have much of a reaction if I snap my fingers near her left ear, but she does have a reaction when I snap my fingers near her right ear. So she's just really not sure what to do. All right, this is what I like to see. That means, to me, that means that she's feeling better. And I think she's feeling better because I've taken away a whole lot of medicines. She's only scratching with her right paw, but to me that's an indication that she's feeling pretty good. And it's normal for her to do that after she eats. So now she's going into the bedroom area, and we'll probably spend some time in the evening in bed. I put her up there, but I don't really like her to jump down on her own because I don't want her to be injured. So fortunately, I'm able to work from home right now, so I can really keep an eye on her progress and see how she's doing. And I would recommend to anybody out there, go ahead and get some, security cameras, baby monitors. They can be cat monitors, and they can monitor your cat's behavior if you're not able to be home. Okay, so she went into the laundry room, but she didn't seem to need to use the litter boxes. This is another example where I've added another rug in a tiled area so that she's got traction to walk down the hall. I happen to have these rugs already. They don't really match, but I don't really care at this point. My focus is on her. Princess, what do you want to do? Do you want to come back and join us in the living room? You coming back here? Bryn? Okay. She's heading back toward the bathrooms. Okay, so she's going into this bathroom, which has absolutely no use because I have framed paintings boxed up in this bathroom, and I don't use this bathroom, so she just kind of wanders like she's not really sure where she wants to go. So she just kind of checks everything out. Yes, I'm following you. Where you gonna go, babe? A lot of circle walking. So that's something that the vet thinks is just neurological. If she was dizzy, then she'd probably be nauseous and she'd be vomiting. And that fortunately hasn't been an issue. So she's walking in a pretty steady line right now. Now we're back in the living room. I'm sure she's tired of me videoing her. Doing another circle. Doing a bigger circle. Turning around. Kind of gotten used to this, and it bothers me a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe if she was in pain when she was walking, she wouldn't be walking that much, so I guess that can be encouraging. Anyway, that's my video update for now. Just thought I'd show you, how some of her behavior is once she's up and about. And I am really encouraged that she used this trackball scratcher. It's part of her normal routine, so maybe she's getting back into that. And that's another positive sign that she's okay with her quality of life right now. And that's what I need most from her, is to understand how she's feeling. All right, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'll chat with you later.